Rage of Aquarius with your hosts Dan Smurglio and Josh Bernstein.
And that is it. We are live at our special Tuesday night edition. Tuesday. That's because I'm a damned lying bastard. Because, almost a week and a half ago on Politishock, you came on for the Hour of Rage, and we said we're not going to do it on Easter because,
That's right.
Christ Killer could have done it on Easter, but, I was actually with family in Pennsylvania, and we were going to do it on Tuesday, and I shit you not, people, we both completely forgot.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, we both didn't even realize it. It's a terrible thing to say, but it's true. So here we are. It's the following Tuesday. This is the Rage of Aquarius. I am Dan. This is Josh, my favorite man, straight from the Masad Canyons.
That's right. And we're giving you 90 minutes tonight instead of 60 like normal because we want to make up for lost time. And, of course, there's a lot to cover.
Well, sir, I just want to say that's mighty white of you.
That's right.
That's racist, and I'm projecting my racism onto you then. And
no problem.
As long as I call it out after I say something racist, that makes you the racist by
default.
Yes, by
perfect.
Wikipedia. So remember, people, VOPUSARadio.com. Go to the Substack. You got substack.com/JBU show. Did I get it right?
jbushow.substack.com, but who's counting, right?
Bitch, it's
in the cryon right here.
Yeah, it's going around everywhere, Whoops.
Industry term. Nobody knows what a cryon is.
No, I do. We do.
We do, obviously.
That's okay. So, where do we begin, man? I mean,
I think we have to begin with Eric Swallowswell or Eric Fartswell or whatever the hell you want to call this idiot. I think we got to start with that, right?
Rapist pedophile?
Pedophile, potentially, yes.
I'm not going to say allegedly. I hate that shit. That sounds like some cop-out. Now, before we get into him,
I don't want to get into him. That's
maybe you do.
No, I don't. He likes a lot of ladyboys in Bangkok, Thailand, though. Well, we know that.
They're women. They say they're women. Don't you understand?
They say they're women, but they're not.
There you go. Boom! Look at the bottom of the screen. It's scrolling.
Perhaps the tree trunk hanging down makes it not a woman, but anyway.
How dare you? I'm so offended by you. But listen, I didn't watch the clip because honestly, I can't stomach Grandma Groiper. But apparently, Megyn Kelly is now defending Eric Swalwell and attacking the women who are accusing him. Now, I find that rich because did she do the same for what's his face?
You called women you don't like pigs and dogs and only Rosie O'Donnell, which was the seminal moment of President Trump's ascension to godliness, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, don't go there. Stop that.
That's all right. I'm going to do it anyway.
If you're saying godliness, I think of Jesus. I think of heathen, racist, Satanist, Trump, that blasphemous bastard. How dare he, Dr. Trump. So we'll get to that. So, but Megyn Kelly didn't do that for who's the Supreme Court? The one that 85 people were raped.
Oh yeah, Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh, yeah.
Kavanaugh
didn't defend him. Didn't defend Trump, but she has come to defense of Eric Swalwell. And, thank God for Megyn Kelly. I mean,
wow.
This slut whore, I mean, all she has to do is do the wrong thing always. And she does it well, whether she's against trannies, supporting, juvenile genital mutilation, whatever the hell it is, all the wonderful things she's done. But I found that really rich that she is going that far down the path of just, I'm going to defend the man. So if you don't know what we're talking about, I mean, you obviously
everybody does.
I would hope so.
But here's the thing. I don't defend him. I think he's a scumbag. I think he's a dirtbag. He's, this holier than thou, right? Oh, Trump did this, Trump did that, Republicans did this, the Me Too this, Me Too that. Meanwhile, look at him, right? I mean, he's disgusting. But here's the thing. Who's benefiting from this? Remember, Democrats never, ever, ever, ever take out one of their own unless it's going to benefit the entire party. Okay? So I can tell you right now, Katie Portley or Katie Porterhouse Steak is happier than you know what right now because she's benefiting from this. And I think she probably, who knows, I mean, I'm not saying for sure, but if they did some research, you might find her giant footprints and fingerprints all over this one.
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely obvious that it was a hit job. And listen,
definitely.
Personally, I want Swalwell tried Guantanamo firing squad. He needs to go for treason. He's a piece of shit. But I can't be a hypocrite and say, all these women that magically find their courage when they get paid and do so on national television, and they all come forward at the same time. Oh, I forgot for 45 years, but
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And one of the main ones literally admits that in 2019 she was completely inebriated and drunk. Yes. And then she said that he did something to her then. But then she sees him 5 years later, right? And all of a sudden she decides that, oh, I'm sure he's changed. He won't do what he did to me last time. So I'll get inebriated drunk and I'll wake up in his bed and sleep with him again. So come on. It's ridiculous.
That's crackpot reporting from CNN. It's obviously, brilliant. She's a brave woman, not just a skank slut trying to climb up the ladder. See, we offend everybody here equally. Well, actually, it's called truth. So, because somebody needs to do it, because honestly, that's how you defend women, is by defending those who have really been victimized. And not enough people do that. And it's an offense.
Not the opportunists.
No. Mm-hmm. It's offensive to women who are actual victims when
absolutely
people like this do what they do. Now, but there's a million other reasons why Swalwell should be gone. And I believe Ruben Gallego is, whatever his name is, he's going to fall victim to this somehow.
Oh, I hope so. I want to get rid of him so bad here in Arizona.
He was camera boy, all right? He was camera boy.
He might have been. He said he's not, but he might have been.
He's doing an awful lot of apologizing.
Let's hope Posobiec and the gang release some more videos. You wonder who was behind all this. I think this came from the very top of the Democratic Party, because let's face it, if you have two Republicans, regardless of the voter fraud taking place all over the state, you have two Republicans in the jungle primary are the ones in the lead. Well, it makes it a hell of a lot harder to steal an election when you have two people fighting for the communist vote. Yeah. So you got to get rid of one of them, right?
Yeah.
So that's what this is all about.
It was perfect political theater. We've seen it done a million times, and when they take out their own, it's just priceless. And CNN, saying that their investigative reporting are the ones that broke this. I mean, come on, it's kind of funny. And here's the pisser. What people need to remember is, you're all concerned about all the, Trump said nasty things on Easter, but you're not concerned with your tax dollars being put into a fund in Congress to cover up sexual assaults.
Exactly.
Everything else, we're talking in the probably damn near over $1 billion by now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The Congressional Slush Fund, as it's called. Yeah, I covered that many years ago. I know you did as well. Oh, yeah. And some of the things that these members of Congress have been accused of, not just rape, but sodomy and, all kinds of horrific things. Little boys, little girls. I mean, going out on trips to the Bahamas and elsewhere and picking up, and who knows, probably Epstein. They have literally a slush fund that they created to handle when people come after them in Congress and say, you're a disgusting pig and you did this to me. Oh, well, here's some money for you. Go away.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah.
Everybody wants to talk about the Epstein files and shit, right? That's the obsession, because like they weren't around for a long time. We should be trendsetters again and just start calling now to release the slush fund files. Because
exactly.
I'd rather see that, because,
I bet it's way worse than the Epstein files.
It's guaranteed. It makes the Epstein files look like preschool. All right, like bullshit.
And George Santos, say what you will about the guy, he voted MAGA 100%, so I'm good with that. I don't care if he, likes to putt from the rough or whatever he likes to do in his personal life. Bottom line is, he was the one that was going to expose the rape rooms underneath Congress and all these cages. Remember all the cages and stuff? And what about the kid in North Carolina that was in the wheelchair?
Madison Cawthorn. I love that.
Madison Cawthorn. He was going to expose it all too. And what did they do? They went after him. They put all the money on him to get rid of him.
Yeah.
So they're all dirty.
We're fans of Madison here, and I want to see him back.
Good dude.
That dude was actually calling out the truth, and they didn't like that. And I'm a fan of Santos. Oh, he lied. Oh yeah, okay. AOC is really a genius. She's a stable genius. Believe me.
Santos was not a saint. I mean, let's put that out there. He wasn't a saint, but he voted MAGA, number one. So I like that. And number two, he was willing to say and do things that others weren't, including exposing the slush fund.
Absolutely. And that's what we need to really call out. That is exactly what needs to be put out, is the full disclosure. I mean, we're seeing 2020 coming out more and more and more. I know everybody's waiting. Tulsi's going to be fired and Tulsi's going to resign, but she just keeps, hey, if she's trying to keep her job, according to some reports, and she's going to keep dropping bombshells, I hope she's in fear for her job every second of every day. But she's doing a great job, okay? But,
exactly.
Like, relax, people. But nevertheless, the slush fund shit is more aggravating to me than anything else.
And it should be to everyone. The problem is nobody knows about it. I mean, obviously the people connected into politics, yes, they know about it. But the majority of America, if you walked around on the street and you walked up to 10 strangers and you asked them, do you know about the Congressional Slush Fund? No, what's that? Oh, it's actually a bunch of money put together by members of Congress so that when they do illegal things like rape and sodomy and all this different things to underage people and everything else, they actually pay those people off. What do you think of that? Oh my God, like everyone would freak out. That's why you got to continue to talk about these things.
Yes, and we should really make that a thing, because honestly, when they hear slush fund, they think, oh, it's just a money's in a bill.
Rainy day fund, right, exactly.
Yeah. What they don't know is, rape, torture, sodomy.
It's a rainy day fund, all right, like a pearl necklace.
On me.
Gross.
It gets worse, okay? Literally. I mean, one of the places I was in, I got to go to the Capitol Hill Club, right off the side of Congress there, underneath or connected to the RNC, whatever the hell it is. That's the Republican side. But, part of me thinks about where I was actually seated and having lunch and, getting to be all fancy for a moment, thinking about what goes on right underneath that building in particular. And this is guilty of both parties. This is not just...
Oh, yeah. This is both parties.
So it's sick. It's just freaking sick. And, Swalwell, you think they didn't have this information on him a long time?
Oh, they've had it for years.
Of course.
For years. I mean, never mind the mortgage fraud, the bang fang bang wang, whatever the hell that thing was, which again was a compromise of national security. And the guy was on the intelligence committee. What, are you kidding me? Yep. And now with all these women coming forward, but again, you got to look at the timing. Why wasn't this done a long time ago? It's very simple. Because they needed to take him out in order to have that fat slob, Katie Porterhouse steak, be the one, so that in the jungle primary, all the communists can vote 100% for Thunder Thighs over there.
It's disgusting, Hey, I can get away with this because I'm fat, not for long. But because I'm fat, I could say it. That beastly bitch, she's one of those, oh, fat is beautiful. No, bitch, you're going to be dead soon, okay? That's the only thing. That's the only saving grace we have, is knowing that inevitably your obesity, and then you keep piling on because fat is beautiful, you're going to be dead soon. So at least, we'll be saved from you one way or another. I know that's harsh, but, truth hurts. But
there's going to be a lot of people, sadly, that are going to probably have a lot of health issues from these fat shots. The GLP-1s or whatever. I mean, what it does to your liver, it destroys your liver. It ruins your body. It ruins the stomach line. I mean, it's bad. I mean, some of these people that have taken it, like Sharon Osbourne. Have you ever seen Kelly Osbourne? She looks like Skeletor's bitch. I mean, it's sad. It's really sad. So there's a lot of health issues with these things. I say eat some salad, get some fruit, have some eggs and everything else. Go out there, exercise, watch what you eat. Do it the old-fashioned way. Don't inject this poison stuff in your bodies.
I honestly think when people got more wise to you need your 75th jab for COVID, and they stopped taking it, it's like, here's what we'll do. Let's push Ozempic and the other ones and the other ones and the other ones and everybody. And yeah, it works. At what cost?
Exactly.
It's funny because my father, who is a Vietnam veteran, and he's fully disabled now, and he was disabled for many years, but worked his whole life, and he was drafted, then enlisted. I mean, hardcore, right? Mm-hmm. And he actually needs Ozempic for his diabetes because it actually did serve a purpose. But now it's harder to get because everybody's getting it for the other purpose. And
right, exactly.
In a way, I hope he can find something else because that shit's dangerous, and just what it does. I mean, it's disgusting. These people are zombies, man. It's a new replacement. It's sick. Anyway.
And it's another way for them to make millions and billions, if not trillions of dollars.
Trillion.
Too, Yeah. Because it's vanity. And the vanity business, plastic surgery, all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
trillions and trillions of dollars made.
It costs me a lot of money to look like this. All right,
it doesn't cost me shit to look like this.
Excuse me. When you look
okay,
good,
not a thing. I don't have any powder for my head or anything. I think I need to shave. It's been a couple of days.
But
I grow this thing right here, mainly to keep your focus not here and over here. But I don't put anything on. I just.
When are you getting the tattoo of the yarmulke on your head?
Next week. Next week.
Yeah,
next week. Yeah, we'll have one next week.
Do that live.
I'm not doing that.
Watch Josh Bernstein.
Not going to happen. No one in my family actually has tattoos. You know why, though? Because my mother said to both my brother and I and my sister, there's one thing in life I never want you to do. And we were like, why? We don't want you to ever have a tattoo. Both my parents said that, really. And we were like, why? And my mother said, because 6 million Jews never got the opportunity to say no. And so from that point, I've never had any ink. I've never even wanted any ink. Plus, I'm afraid of needles. And so totally, I am. And so,
though I do have tattoos, but
look, if people have tattoos, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. No. I just won't personally do it because of that. So
I get it. No,
Bibby told me not to do it.
Bibby said not to. Thanks for getting all deep. It's like, oh great.
What was that, Masad? Okay.
Oh, sorry, Bibby. Send the money, man. We're waiting on our checks. Stop paying.
Yeah, really. Come on now. Let's go.
Aren't I Jew by? I know we're all over the place here. All right, we have time.
That's how this works.
Exactly. So we tried to do a what's it called? 21andMe or 31andMe or 40.
Oh, you don't want to do that shit, man.
I never do that shit.
Okay, good.
I'm mocking it. Anybody who does that, you're giving your DNA to use in a
to China.
Up for it.
To China. That's exactly what you're doing.
But nevertheless, we did this. Josh and I one day. We got off the show. So my mother's mother was Jewish, and my mother's father was Catholic. So
in the Jewish religion, it's typically what your mother is. So if your mother is Jewish, you're Jewish. If your father is Jewish and your mother is not, then technically, you're not. That's just how they look at it. What was that, Bibby? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just making sure.
Well, tell Bibby.
Both my parents are Jews.
Well,
Jewish,
good for you. Tell
Bibby. I make purebred, as they would call.
Fantastic. Your Schwanz anyway. But seriously,
my Schwanzsticker's doing good.
But so. Now, I got to ask my dad. My father was Catholic. I was raised Catholic, but my mother liked a lot of Jewish food.
Jewish food is terrible.
Some of it. I mean, some of it's not.
Almost all of it. We talked about this. The filter. I don't need to get into that. Yeah. But the only thing I really like, honestly, is toasted bagel with lox, cream cheese, and red onion. Mwah! That is delicious. Other than that, I don't like anything else. Other than maybe matzo balls, that's it.
I like them. Halava, matzah. I like.
I don't even like halava. It tastes like shit.
All right. No,
I don't like it. It's too.
You get, dude.
It's like paste. It's like paste. It's like chalk. I don't like that. My wife loves that shit. I don't like it.
Well, you know what? I like to call halava health food, and I want some. The chocolate.
It's a hell of a health food.
It was great. It's kind of like Trump saying on Air Force One that when Dr. Oz and RFK. Oz was pointed out to Donald Trump that you got to be more health conscious. You're drinking a Fanta, and Trump said, "But it's fresh squeezed." Fanta. I love that. It's fresh squeezed.
That is funny.
Anyway, so moral of the story is, I'm a little Jew.
Okay, a little bit. So then you should have a mini kippah on, right?
What the hell is that?
Yarmulke, kippah, they call it.
They don't fit my head, but
Yeah, just like a little propeller out of it, like fucking that. Antennas. That'd look cool.
Listen, dude, what I'm saying is we have to get the Rage of Aquarius, turban with a yarmulke on top of it. Oh, God.
That would be very, very weird.
Very, very weird.
Very weird. Sure.
And I love it. That's what we need. Turban
I'm game.
With the yarmulke. That's it. So to Mrs. Bernstein, there's the new. And who the hell's out there making Rage of Aquarius shirts? I mean, come on.
I don't know. That's the weird thing. But now my wife has been like gangbusters, just making all kinds of cool stuff. I don't know if I had a chance to even send it to you, but I think if you check your text message once every 14 fortnights, maybe you would know.
I look at the
one. I think it's what is it? It's Right Wing Rage Apparel. .etsy.com, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yes.
Anyway.
Whenever I went on that one time, I did actually click the link. There was some awesome shit on there. But
there's a lot of cool stuff. The Trumposaurus shirts. And we're making the design, so like they're exclusive.
Yeah.
And it's hand woven cotton in the United States, and it's good quality, and there's a lot of cool designs.
That's awesome.
Really
and
cool
if you want
designs.
the cheap shit, we'll go to the slave labor camps of China.
Yeah.
We'll hook you up.
You don't want that.
No, of course not. Anyway, but so whoever out there has the Rage of Aquarius apparel, Josh thought it was me, and
we want to give you a Colombian necktie because that's not cool.
No.
So basically, what they did is they took our image and they were like, "Oh, this is a cool image. Let's make T-shirts," and it's somebody else. It's not us. So that's why she jumped on Etsy and is doing what she's doing.
Somebody's selling our shit, and we've got nothing. So
probably some liberal dick.
Probably is a liberal schmuck. So yes,
probably.
Neckties the only way, unless you pay us, and we will find you, and we will anyway. I have a very special set of skills. Anyway, so to wrap it up on Swalwell, what's to say about this man, dude? I mean, he's such a little runt prick. I mean, I swear to God, I really thought he was.
And he's not very wealthy either. No. I mean, if you looked at his divorce, he was squabbling over napkin holders.
Yes.
What straight guy cares in a divorce about napkin holders? I want those 4. You can have those 5. What? What do you? Come on. I think he puts from the rough.
Yes.
I think he's a Colin cowboy.
Yes.
I think he's an interesting fudge packer there who probably likes ladyboys because he likes to go on yachts all around the world. So my guess is he was probably in Thailand with some ladyboys.
Fuck it.
Allegedly.
Fuck it. Tuck it. Or fuck it. Yeah. Allegedly.
Phuket. Fuck it.
Sorry.
Phuket.
Fuck
right?
It. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Fuck it. Thailand. And Bangkok. Why is it that Thailand, all of their big cities sound like porno titles? Bangkok, fuck it. It's like, I don't understand that. Dude, no other place around the world. Is there a place in Africa called, whatever, I don't know what you would call it. I don't want to go there, but well, there is one country that has a very similar connotation to a derogatory word. So we'll leave it at that. But
1G.
Yeah, just 1G. Only 1G. One gangster.
You're really going there, huh? Anyway,
we're done.
That's great. So, okay. So what it comes down to is Eric Swalwell, you're a fan.
He's a piece of shit.
You are a piece of shit. You should have been executed a long time ago after being found guilty, of course, in a court of law or military tribunal. And, for treason and various other things. But you're a scumbag. You probably did rape women and try to prove you're not a fag, but we all know you're a fag. So stop hiding. And I wish you nothing but the worst, you evil, demonic piece of shit. And yet again, you came for Trump. And when you swing for God, you better not miss. So
there you go. Amen.
So may he rot in hell. And wasn't there some other schmuck too, Gonzalez? Yes, I see it.
Oh, this guy's even, honestly, he's worse. He's worse. This guy is a rhino, anti-Trumper, Republicrat, right?
Yep.
But he's not just a scumbag. He's an accessory to murder in my book, and he should be charged with accessory to murder because he obviously had one of his staffers. He was having sex with one of his staffers, and I don't know what happened, but there was some psychological abuse. And she ended up burning herself to death, just lighting herself on fire in his, in her backyard or something.
Seems normal.
And it was all because of him and some of the things that he was enticing her to do. So I think he should be investigated at the very least. He's a total scumbag.
It happens. Women accidentally light themselves on fire. And backyards.
Actually, there's a story out of California today. Some guy just spontaneous combusted at a mall. I was like, what the hell is that? How do you do that? Is it like you have one of those vapes in your pocket or something, or a lighter, or your cell phone? God, I hope it's not the cell phone. How many times we put cell phones in our pocket?
We better not pagers.
Yeah, pagers. Hello. Yeah.
But dude, I know. I saw that the guy spontaneous.
He picks up the pager because you don't answer a pager. Yeah. Who is this? Blows his whole face off.
Gone. But
good job, Mossad.
Good job, Mossad. You create very useful.
That was good
for humanity. But seriously, Gonzalez is that's his name, right? Gonzalez, yeah. He's
Tony Gonzalez.
I mean, he's kind of like the lion of the Senate, the hero, the founder, one of the original Me Tooers. Like, oh, I can't breathe. What did I forget? The girl left her drowned in the river, but I'm okay. I'm a Kennedy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All these scumbags. It's this disgusting. Ugh.
The only Kennedy that's been really a good one has been the one that's serving right now.
Yes.
It's crazy.
And they tried to say what he raped women. No, what did they say about him? He ate dogs and he was mean to women. Something.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
He's an interesting character. I mean, he's into like falcons and birds and stuff. And I don't know. He's got like eagles and all kinds of interesting like Talon type birds. But he has literally sued like every single government agency that he's now in control of.
Yes.
And who better to be in a position of power than someone from the outside that was suing for all the crazy things they were doing, and then he gets in and he tries to fix it.
He's freaking great, man.
He is good. He's really good.
I love it. And you know what? Let's see here, because I gotta find this. Where is it?
Oh, we have so many clips coming.
We have clips, but speaking of keeping the Me Too vein, since that's a thing again, apparently. I would like to go to here, so let me get my sharing capabilities all squared away here. So hang on one second, because this is kind of special.
I got my cranberry and vodka. What are you on your period? Remember that,
dude? I do like
from the movie in what was it? In the one in Boston. What was it called? With Jack Nicholson.
The Departed.
And what was The Departed? Yeah. And he's at the bar. Leonardo DiCaprio. He's at the bar and he comes in. And he wants to get a certain drink, and the guy's like, "What do you drink?" He's like, "You want a shot?" No, I'm good. And then he sits there and he goes, "Yeah, I'll just have a cranberry juice." And the other guy looks at me and goes, "What are you on your period?" And he just kind of looks at him and then grabs something and just beats the living shit out of him. That's a good scene. It's a great scene. So anytime I think of cranberry juice, I immediately think that.
Look at that. So good. Are you on your period?
Mm-hmm. No, I just got off it, so I'm fine.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
A little bloated, but not bad. Not
you
bad.
Don't own that shit. Like I said, I'm not.
You got to own it.
I'm waiting for my period. I've been waiting 43 years. Okay. So speaking of.
Oh my goodness, is this the one?
Yes, it is.
Is it upside down?
No, it's not upside down.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. Is it? No, it's not. You're right.
Yeah. Come on now.
Looks like a big fat guy's falling on her. Doesn't it? It does from this angle.
It does. So
anyway,
you want to do the lead in for this? I mean,
I'm not sure which one this is. Which one?
Dun, dun.
Oh, this. Oh, okay. You know what? He does look like a fat fuck, doesn't he?
He does.
From this position, laying down.
I know.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do the lead in because now I know what this is. So a couple of things. So the Me Too movement, right? The Me Too movement is basically. If you walk by someone the wrong way, they can say that you attack them, right? And so it just got completely crazy and out of proportion and whatever. Yes, there was some legitimate claims there, but for the most part, it was a way to just get rid of so many people, in my opinion. Now, back in the day, when you went to concerts, I'm not sure you were allowed to do this. Dun, dun, dun. Come take my hand. Can you make it bigger?
Wait.
You'll be soon. Soon she's ready. You'll need a man. Soon. You'll need a man.
Look at this. Holy shit. He's like literally French kissing her, almost forcing himself on her. Now ask yourself, you think that shit would fly today? Dude. Is that nuts? Is that crazy? It was like my wife was just flipping through and she saw that and I was like, oh, I gotta drop that one on Rage. That is so weird and strange. But it is. I mean, he's like holding her head and everything else, and he's literally tongue kissing her right there on the stage. I mean, what a different time.
I mean,
You know?
he's singing the song, girl.
You know, I want exactly. Well, yeah. At least they knew what a woman was, right? Back then.
Got to be like 60 years old. But
Yeah. But here's the thing. I wonder if her name is her name Sweet Caroline?
Da, da, da. There, I did my best version.
I don't know. You didn't do it very well, but that's okay. But I just wanted to point that out because it's so strange.
It is strange.
It is so strange.
It's a little disturbing, actually.
Yeah, it's like he did the song and was like, all right, who do I want to stick my tongue down their throat next? How about her? It's like, I mean, I don't know, it's crazy. Rock stars back then in the day.
It's a little disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some songs where it's like
Certainly changes your image of the purebred, Neil Diamond here, right?
Yeah, it's a little disturbing, but that's okay. I mean, line up and get tongue kissed by Neil Diamond. That's fantastic.
Love on the Rocks. Remember that song? That was a good song.
I do. Is he dead now? Or no?
Almost. Almost, I think. Yeah, he's just hanging on. He's just hanging on. I think he's like 80, 81, 82, something like that.
That young?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
I thought he
still singing, still doing his thing, which is amazing.
God.
Truly amazing.
You're gonna have Mick Jagger and Neil Diamond doing sing-offs.
They'll call it the Strolling Bones tour.
Oh, dude. Hey, listen, they're on their 40th annual retirement tour right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Opening acts, Kiss, and ATV.
Are we retired? How does the bank account look? No,
Right?
no, we're not retired yet.
Keep going,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, dude. Anyway, all right. So that was great. And listen, I did the best I could. So you
Yeah. I was just gonna say, it looked like, I forgot what the clip was because I couldn't see it, and he looked like he was like a big fat guy falling on her.
You did.
It did.
So,
all right. So what's next?
all right. So let's see. Now, where do I want to go? Because
Wherever you want, man. There's all kinds of stuff to cover.
I like this one because it makes me happy. So we're gonna go this route. We're gonna go because the other one's gonna be a more elongated rant / make fun of fest. So we'll go the safer route, which isn't too safe because it's still gonna warrant making fun of. But
Okay.
it's the pause, you son of a bitch. There we go. Okay. This is what happens when you produce your own shows, All right, let's see. Here we go. And James Tim in the chat room. Dude, you going to our high school reunion? I'm going to go the same way I went to the 20th and the 15th and the 10 and 5.
Shit-faced?
No, never. I hated those people then. I hate them now.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm just saying. That sounds like a great time.
This one. Yeah.
Just so you know, Josh, my 25-year high school reunion is Saved by the Bell theme because that was so popular.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds.
I guess I would be up for my 30th. I think.
Oh, yeah,
30th or 35th even.
35th. Damn.
Well, no, probably not 35th. Gosh, I hope not.
What year did you graduate?
1993.
Oh yeah,
So I'd be like 2003, 2013, 2023. Shit, I'm over.
Yeah, dude.
You're 33. Ouch.
You're farting up. Damn, good for you.
Well, I've been out of school for 33 years. That's quite a long time.
Have you ever gone to a high school reunion?
I have not.
Yeah, I'd rather.
I have not. I was kicked out of the Facebook groups because of my politics.
Me too.
Yeah, with people from my hometown and everything else. Years ago they had these Facebook groups and they threw me out. They threw me out because I'd be posting all kinds of conservative stuff or not fighting with them, but if they said something stupid, I said something back and he's like, "Oh, you were always an asshole in high school," and so they threw me out. But I've been thrown out of better places than that.
Right? I mean, who the hell would want to go? The same sickening pieces of shit that were scumbags then, and they still all hang out with each other and they circle jerk. And the same.
It's kind of the reason I left New Jersey to begin with.
Hey,
actually,
I hear you, dude.
I kind of had this vision that I was going to be hanging around with the same people, talking about the same things, and then I was going to get married and have kids, and I'll be in the same town, and I felt like I was going to be stuck, and so I just kind of was like, you know what, I'm just going to get out of here, and that's kind of what happened basically. So
you're better off. And James, calm your ass down in the chat room there, buddy. I'm being sarcastic, my friend. Neither one of us are gonna go to that piece of shit. Like literally, no, they're just a bunch of douches. I was actually surprised because they booted me from the Facebook group, and then they put me back in somehow. I don't know how that happened, and then I get the little invite. Like, wow, that's cool. I mean, I'd like to go and
I never got any more invites.
Oh, I'm special, I would like to go and say, hey, look at my wife, fuck you all. But other than that, no, I wouldn't subject her to that putrid hell. And you're going to pay a lot of money to hang out with these scumbags too. That's priceless.
Yeah.
So if any of them are watching the show, which believe me, they're not, hey, still hate you. Drop dead. Okay, so moving on to this fun little doozy here. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's make sure the volume's on. Here we go. Ready? Boom.
Let's start off with Tucker Carlson, who has been in absolute free fall with Republicans. I mean, just take a look at this. Look at this trend line. Tucker Carlson's net favorable. Back in March of 2024, when he and Donald Trump were very close friends, look at this. He was at plus 54 points. Look at where he is today at only plus 7 points among Republicans, and that includes GOP-leaning independents. I mean, that is a drop of what, 47 percentage points? My goodness gracious. When you go up against Donald Trump and you want to appeal to the Republican base, to quote the movie Good Burger, you go on the grinder, and that is exactly what has happened to Tucker Carlson, who has absolutely collapsed among Republicans.
So if it is a choice between the president,
I love how animated he is.
I know.
Yeah, they choose Donald Trump basically every single time. Look at this. Okay, the exact same poll, this UMass Lowell poll. Look at this. Net favorables among Republicans. Again, this is Republicans plus Republican-leaning independents. You see Carlson on the right side of your screen at plus 7 points. Look at where Donald Trump is at plus 61 points. And this is actually a little bit low for Donald Trump. In other polls around the same time, he was even higher than this. Again, he is crushing Tucker Carlson. What is this? This is a 54-point advantage for Donald Trump over Tucker Carlson when it comes to who is more popular among Republican voters. And of course, this isn't even just talking about the MAGA base, where Donald Trump is running an approval rating somewhere between 97 and 100%.
Okay, so what does this mean for Tucker Carlson going forward? Say Tucker Carlson wants
Listen to him trying to needle in.
Right?
A platform where he could run for office, say president.
See, I told you, trying to
Donald Trump
be divisive.
Crushing Tucker Carlson here. Take a look at this. Look at the Kalshi prediction markets when it comes to his chance. Tucker Carlson, 2028 GOP nominee for president. It's
Free falling.
You can put it on one hand. You know it's low. It's just 5% that Tucker Carlson actually has enough support within the GOP.
Seriously,
At least
Tucker
those who
Carlson
are putting
running
their money
for
where their mouth is
seriously.
to actually be the GOP nominee in 2028. Marco Rubio and J.D. Vance are running well ahead of him.
Okay, so again, in this imaginary world, if the prediction markets are wrong, Tucker Carlson were to be.
I tell you, I'd grab this guy's spine that's talking, but he doesn't have
against the
one.
most likely Democratic nominee, Gavin Newsom. And this is, I think, so important because it's not just that Tucker Carlson struggles.
Gavin Newsom's not going to be their
He's
nominee.
electoral poison when it comes to general electorate. So Gavin Newsom versus potential GOP nominees in the 2028 presidential matchup. Against Tucker Carlson, look at this. Gavin Newsom crushes Tucker Carlson by 11 points. J.D. Vance actually beat Gavin Newsom in this poll by 3. So Tucker Carlson, very much struggling, runs way behind the GOP baseline in the general election as well.
You pick Newsom because he's leading in some of these early polls.
He's the most likely Democratic nominee in the prediction market.
Vance beats him right now, but Tucker Carlson, not so much.
Not so much. Not well liked among Republicans and not well liked, hated among the general electorate.
Ariane, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a lovely weekend. You have a lovely weekend.
At least he goes there. Good for him. That guy's great.
I'm free falling. That's exactly what's happening. But you know what? I bet you that poll that showed 7%.
Yeah.
I bet you, because if you notice, they said Republican and independent-leaning Republicans, right? Bullshit.
Yeah.
It was 5 independents and 2 Republicans, if you're lucky.
Yes.
So add 5 more on to Trump, for sure.
Like, dude,
and take 5 from him. He's at 2%, 3% tops.
Right.
Who really likes this guy anymore? Literally no one.
Nobody takes him seriously, all right? And now he's defending Chrislam, or he's back to that shit, hailing the Pope as a hero because he signed some shit in a mosque or something, and everything else. Like, dude, listen, and he's reorganized.
Just remember, he always had a bow tie on, and he worked for MSNBC at one point.
That's
so
right.
Never forget that.
He was always one of them, and his father is definitely intelligentsia. Like Vladimir Putin said, thank God Tucker was too stupid to get taken by the CIA. It's like you got to give it to Putin for the one-liners. He's pretty good at his own KGBS ways.
He is.
He floats it out there. It's kind of funny, He's not Trumpish, but he's
No,
he's
not at all.
you know?
No one is, though.
No.
Let's face it.
It's good to see, but Tucker is like, so he's hailing the Pope because the Pope is he's reinstituting that thing that the last scumbag, liberal Pope did about building that coalition with the Muslim faith and Chrislam again. That's what it's called, Chrislam. And
here, just hold your head out and say, "Go ahead and cut."
Right?
I mean, seriously, what's the difference? I mean, it's absolute insanity.
Like we really don't talk religion on this show, but
we don't.
And it's like we don't fault anybody for their beliefs, but it's like, again, this is the part that annoys me, and I touch on it lightly, is this bastardization of the Catholic faith. Again, I don't claim to be some Catholicism scholar or anything of the sort, but growing up in it and being communion and confirmation and everything else, being an altar boy, server, whatever you want to call it, I don't remember these things being taught to me as a Catholic growing up about Islam's cool, abortion's okay, all these different things. Like they've bastardized it. And again,
I mean, it's almost like, I've said this before, you have the Catholic left and you have the Catholic right.
Yeah.
The Catholic right is conservative, pro-life. They believe in the Constitution. They believe in family and marriage and having more children and raising their children. Those are all the great things that they believe. Then you have what are considered like the rhinos of the fake Catholics, basically the ones on the left that are completely just crazy globalism, open borders, because they think that Jesus would have just let everybody in. Give me a break. I mean, it's crazy. And all these things that they believe in, and abortion on demand and everything else. So that's not Catholicism, okay? That's a catastrophe, basically. And that catastrophe is metastasizing itself into the good Catholics. And they have to fight back from that.
And then we have the third wave, as I always talk about, the new America First Catholicism, where you're the best Catholic if you hate the most Jews, and it's insulting.
But I don't think true Catholics and Christians hate Jews.
No,
they don't. The good ones, the true ones. It's these fucking idiots that are blaming Israel for every single thing. That doesn't matter. Oh, the weather's a little off. It's Israel's fault. Yeah. I mean, Israel has given and done more for the world and society than any other country, but probably the United States of America. The United States of America has clearly been the leader in innovation and ideas and everything else throughout its history. But Israel is likely, not even Europe, Israel is likely a close second. So that's it's crazy to blame them for everything.
It's disgusting, and and again, that's where we're realist here. We've called it out many times. The intelligentsia state, not good. It's like every country has its own version of a deep state, if you will. But that doesn't mean I have to hate every Jew and hate Israel and blame them for all the world problems.
Exactly.
It's so dumb. But they're really ramping it up. They're ramping it up so much because obviously there's a little bit of a death rattle going on in the world of the now woke Reich, as I like to call it, and others call it well. And
that is an interesting. I like that title.
Yes,
I actually love that title, the woke Reich. Holy shit, that's a good one. I'm probably going to steal that one.
You should.
I usually come up with them myself, but that's a good one.
You pay me, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a really good one. But anyway, you're right about that. And look, even if that was 7%, again, I don't think it was. It was probably 2%.
Yeah.
If the loudest voice and the most popular voice that you have to spew your bullshit has 2%, I don't think we need to worry about anything.
No, nobody takes these people seriously.
No,
that's what it comes down to, and that's why, literally, I titled the show for the normies out there, Rage of Aquarius Tuesday night special live episode. Let's celebrate the woke right collapse, and that's really what we're seeing. Because, and I'm going to parlay this into the next clip here. So ride with me, take the journey as I do this segue. But it's brilliant because what have they attacked Trump for this week? Now, again,
everything.
I know. Some people are noticing there's a little bit of ship traffic coming to a little place called the Gulf of America.
It's exactly what I said. I said after Venezuela, literally like 2 days later, and I have proof of it, there's video. I basically said, now that we are number one in crude oil reserves, we're going to go after Venezuela. I saw what he was doing. I saw the pattern before it was going to happen. Now, obviously, we have a major threat in Iran, and they've been wanting to build nuclear weapons for decades and decades. So that is the number one reason. But the other reason is to completely change the world's order and make the entire world dependent on the United States for all of their energy needs. And guess what, folks? Within 90 days, we are just about there.
Yep. It is literally coming, and it is hilarious. There's been a lot
and no one saw it. I saw it.
I saw it.
I saw it for sure.
We called it out. We knew it was happening, but all these idiots,
and they're all wrong. Now, again, the worst thing that we could do right now is work anything out with a 20-year moratorium. No way. We can have a permanent moratorium. They can never, ever want to do that. But I don't want a deal. I've said this before. We have to go in and we have to clear out the rat's nest so that this country can survive and revive and rebuild and everything else. And I also said this. We ought to arm, not the dissidents, but we ought to arm the people in the opposition leader movement in Iran that are underground right now, and they're going to know where these people are hiding. We need to arm them directly, absolutely directly, and say, look, take out the rest of the IRGC, you know where they're hiding, take them out, help us, and we'll help rebuild your country. But we're not going to put money into a country that is continuing to not be on the US dollar. So I would make that a condition that will help rebuild, because taxpayers are going to have to pay for it. But the regime has to change. There has to be Pahlavi in there. There has to be someone that is not hostile to us, that we could work with and everything else. Assuming that happens, President Trump needs to say that. He needs to say, look, we'll help you rebuild and reconstruct the country, and it's going to cost taxpayers billions of dollars, but under one condition. You leave the real, whatever that thing is, which, by the way, is worth 1.6 million to $1 US. Okay, it's dead anyway. But you basically tell them, come on to the US dollar, take out, go out of BRICS, which is dead anyway. Look, I think all of this is dead. BRICS is dead. OPEC is dead. There's no such thing as OPEC by next year. Okay, why would there be? What would we need it for? We have everything, literally all of it. Okay, I mean, the only thing we could do, which we don't need to do, is take Saudi Arabia and Kuwait if we really wanted to be greedy. But again, we took it away from regimes that used that profit to kill people around the world. Why can't people put that together in their head? The people on the left, how do you not understand that? By destroying this country financially, both countries financially, you make it so they cannot continue to support the activities that they want to do to kill everybody. So it's just a just situation, but they all have to go. And then, you've destroyed BRICS. It'll strengthen the dollar. We'll rebuild on our money, not on some other currency. We got to be smart about these things. We don't want to just, bomb places and, build them up and let them go on their own currency. They're going to need a new constitution based on our American Constitution with freedom and liberty and rights. I mean, we got to do this right. This could turn into the crown jewel of the Middle East.
It's coming.
Because the people are smart. They have the infrastructure. They want to westernize, but still not be 7th century, crazy Wahhabis that just want to kill everybody. They want to get away from that. But you got to take out the element that's still there. 47 years isn't going to go away overnight, folks. The only way it's going to, if it's eliminated, okay? Because if you leave any of them in there, they're going to. If you think that was a murderous, homicidal, maniacal, demonic, group and regime, then you leave these people in power, you ain't seen nothing yet, okay? You ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, they will go ape shit in every single way possible. They'll kill half the country because they'll think that half the country worked with Israel and the United States. This regime's got to go.
And have faith. Believe me, it's coming. Everything you're seeing is it's theater right now. So it's coming. I promise you. Just like, I read the tea leaves, whatever. We understand the methodologies, and believe me, it's coming. The Gulf of America about to become very congested. like the Cross Bronx during morning rush hour, that was by design. That was always going to happen, and Trump knew this. And what we're seeing with the negotiations that, after 12 or 16 hours up, didn't agree to a deal, just walk away. Like, believe me, something big is still yet to come, and you'll see.
It has to. And hopefully it starts April 23rd.
Yes.
Because that's when this ridiculous ceasefire that never should have been, was put in place. But I get why he did it. He's trying to pretend that he believes in, the type of diplomacy that would be necessary to work out a deal. It's shadow diplomacy. It's not that he's, a hateful person or he's evil or anything like that. I mean, look how many wars he's already, stopped. But he's willing to use minimal violence, extreme violence, in order to correct a behavior. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's why they keep calling this man Daddy, because even they understand his parental ways kind of about him, and he basically tells people exactly what it is, and they get in line, and that's just how it's been. And so I guess when the left calls him a mob boss, in some respects, yeah, he's got the New York charisma, the New York attitude, the boss. Sure he does. I mean, I don't think he's doing anything illegal, but he loves the country. That's the bottom line. His drug is freedom.
Yeah.
And he wants that for us. He wants that for the Iranian people. And I hope and pray that he does not capitulate at the very end, and he goes through with this entire thing. I am not interested in hearing about 20-year moratoriums, and we're getting closer and closer to. I don't want to hear that. I want this regime gone for these poor people to have a chance at real life.
Have faith. Have faith. So, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And
we don't want to be wrong on this.
No, we don't want to be wrong.
Pray that regime is over.
That regime will die, and
it has to.
We had something that I feel like it's completely unrelated, but Joe in the comment section, Tucker always talk like he's got a cucumber shoved up his ass. I agree.
He probably does. But look, before we lose track of this, play the video of why we are so anti-Iran regime ever surviving. Play that video next, and you will all see for yourself. I hope you have it.
It is not here.
It is on my X. So if it's not in there, you can just go through my X while we're bullshitting and talking, and while you're finding it or whatever.
Let me go do my thing here. I thought, for the love of God, I had it in there, but yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, and so it's a very short video of a former Iranian parliament speaker. Do you see it on my timeline yet?
I'm getting there.
Okay. And it's what he says on camera to this reporter that everybody in the world has to see, because we have been right all along, and we're going to continue to be right. Absolutely. Because the proof is in the pudding.
It's all right. Here we go. I'm gonna have it here shortly.
This is a shocking video, folks, but it's not to the people that have been paying attention. To the idiots in the far right, is that what you called it? The right?
The woke Reich.
The woke Reich. For those idiots, you're all going to be proven wrong in the next 30 seconds. Okay?
Right.
So watch carefully, idiots.
And kindly shove it up your ass. Because
we told you, you're going to be wrong.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do? Huh?
We know what the hell we're talking about here, right? And the proof is in the freaking pudding. But if you want to listen to your What's His Nuts guy that everybody loved, that Alexander Dugin guy, and get all your info from him, I mean...
I don't even know who that is.
Anyway. That's that Russian propaganda set now. Alex Jones thinks walks on water. So let's see. Oh, you don't know about him?
I don't know about him.
Oh,
I could care less.
Oh, that's a special one. Let me tell you. All right,
this one is insane.
Here we go, people. Listen.
Okay, you're gonna have to maybe stop it so we can read it, because it's all in. It's like that.
Okay. So our real goal was to build a bomb.
No point in denying it.
The goal really was. Whoa.
See, it goes really fast.
All right, let's
You're just gonna have to do a lot of the old start-stop deal. You know, that shit sounds the same forward and backwards.
I know, right?
I can't tell a difference. Can you?
No, not one freaking.
Okay, but this clip is not funny. This is absolutely terrifying, but again, not surprising.
And I'm gonna go through it like this real quick, and then I'll play it in real time. So,
Okay.
Our real goal was to build a bomb. No point denying it. You mean the goal really was to make a bomb? Yes, 100%. Whose goal? Certain individuals or the whole system? The whole system. Everyone who started this. Now, this is coming from a high-ranking person in Iran. Okay? All right, here we go. The whole system, everyone who started this. Okay. What the hell? Where'd it go? Real goal was to build a bomb.
We had started,
and we had wanted to go all the way. If we could keep it secret and test a bomb, dude,
it's probably coming. Hang on.
It would be over just like Pakistan. Once we began, we had to finish it. What you're saying, we never heard such things officially before. Won't what you're saying affect the negotiations? No one pays attention to what I say. We are.
He's probably dead by now.
Foreigners will eventually find out anyway. He probably is dead already. All right. So I know that was like my reading was terrible, but here, let's just watch it play out. Listen to the voice. Good luck, you know.
ببینید ما اول که وارد این فعالیت هستی شدیم واقعا هدفمون ساخت بمب بود دیگه. ما تعارف که نداریم.
یعنی شما میگید هدف ساخت بمب بوده
واقعا 100%.
هدف کی این بوده؟ یعنی
کل نظام یا همه اونایی که این فعالیت رو شروع کردن واقعا هدف ساخت بمب بود. حالا که شروع کرده بودیم و دیگه می‌خواستیم کار بکنیم، اینو شما اگه میتونستیم اینو حفظش کنیم و بمب آزمایش می‌کردیم، کار تموم شده بود. مثل در پاکستان ما که شروع کردیم باید آخرش.
حالا اینه که شما میگید میگم ما تا حالا رسمی خیلی نشدیم کسی این صحبت رو کنه. اینایی که شما میگید تبعاتی نداره مثلا از مذاکرات و اینها به عنوان بالاخره کسی که
توجه نداره.
با خارجی بالاخره پیدا میکنن.
Dude. Like,
there it is.
You know, it's like the worst kept secret, but like literally, it's just from
Exactly.
the horse's mouth. All right.
Exactly.
This is legitimate. This isn't some AI crap. You know, this is legit. It was always their intention. It's not just us saying it because we want to bomb Iran. No, this has been their specified goal, their end game forever. And again, Marco Rubio said it very distinctly. Why would you have 60% uranium and not continue to enrich if you weren't? You have the vehicle to get the said bomb to where you want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
You've spent countless monies, oil monies, essentially terror money, to purchase these ICBMs and everything else, right? So you have the delivery system, constantly enriching uranium. All right. And the fact,
but it's only for normal power.
Of course, all normal power.
I just want it to light up the goats in the backyard. That's all I need it for.
This type.
Holy cow! I mean, these people, they're just evil. They are so evil.
And they're at 60% enriched uranium now. We took out their nuclear facilities last year. Think about that.
We had to.
Think about that. I know.
We had to. But again, this is how dangerous this regime is. And there's proof of it right there. We have always wanted to make a bomb. And that's what they were working towards. They weren't looking at fixing their infrastructure, their economy, anything like that, giving anything back for the people. No, it was all to the military and all to get to that nuclear bomb. So these people are insane. I mean, the second worst thing we ever had that we gave them was the billions and billions of dollars. Yes. But the first thing, the worst thing that we ever gave them was our agreement on any Iran deal. Thank God President Trump tore that thing to shreds. There actually was language in that bill that said if Israel was to have done a preemptive attack, because they thought through their intelligence that they were going to attack first. So if they went and did that, That agreement literally says that the United States military is to back up Iran and not Israel. It literally had that language in it. Okay? So that is how stupid and evil the left is, number one, to even suggest doing that.
Yeah.
But number two, I mean, this is proof. This is what they want to do. And here's the thing. Let me bring this up. People have heard of the Reykjavik Accords, right? Mm-hmm. That is Reykjavik, Iceland, and that was in 1986, in October of 1986. That is when Ronald Reagan went to meet with Mikhail Gorbachev in the height of the Cold War. And in that meeting, they came out with what's typically known as mass mutual destruction. I kill you, you kill me, you kill me, I kill you. Nobody wins, everybody dies, right? So really that concept in and of itself led to the 1989 with the wall coming down, Reagan, tear down this wall, all of that. It killed the end of the Cold War because we all wanted to somehow figure this out on this big, blue, beautiful planet to live together rather than all die, right? But with Islam and with the Iranians, they want to die.
Yes.
It's their goal to die. And they want to take as many of us as they can with them, okay? And people need to understand that. And, that may be harsh. People may not like to hear what I just said. I don't care. That's what this is all about.
Absolutely.
And people need to understand that. They need to understand that. So.
And I went solo screen on that for you because that's your, your important moment of the night. I'm kidding. But you're 1,000% correct. It's backed in historical fact. All right. Mm-hmm. So people need to understand just the full weight of this, and that's why Trump has been calling for the destruction of Iran since what, 81, 79,
87, I think. Yeah.
87, whatever the hell it is.
Whatever that video was of Card Island. Yeah.
It was in the 80s. So there's reasons behind this. Do I cheer people getting blown straight to hell? Absolutely, and I want them dead, and they deserve to die 1,000 times over. But this is evil. This is evil incarnate. All right, the people know it. Any country that's willing to go and slaughter, 60, 70,000 of its own people in a matter of 40 hours, if you try to justify that, and the right, the left is the left. Whatever. They justify whatever.
They're totally insane.
No
and they refuse to even look at a history book.
Exactly. They're too dumb, all right? But the ones on the right that are pushing the propaganda and the narrative.
Yeah.
The right.
That video was for you folks.
Yes.
I mean, obviously we want everyone to see it. But it was really for you folks that need to wake up and realize that we're correct here. And you're wrong, and you're going to be wrong. And then what? Are you going to be man enough to say, hey, you know what? I fucked up, and I apologize and make videos and beg for forgiveness?
Never.
Or not?
Never.
Well, we'll see what happens, because you're going to be wrong, and you're going to be making that choice soon.
Yeah, and they're scum. And I agree. We've said this before along the lines of the Dilly Meme team. No quarter, no welcoming back these people. They need to be blackmarked forever, and and I hate to say it, scarlet lettered forever, because they know what they're doing. All right, and a lot of this, please believe. I know. Well, maybe they're just confused, or maybe they're just taking the devil's advocate approach, or maybe they're doing it deliberately. All right, these individuals, maybe not all. Like the Haji twins are pretty stupid, okay, but even them. But the Alex Joneses, the Tuckers, the Megans, Candace Owens, she's a dumb libtard anyway. But all these people, they know what they're doing. They're being paid to do it. They are literally fulfilling their agenda. All right, they're reading a script and they're acting accordingly. This isn't some conspiracy. And again, especially my favorite, Judas Trader piece of crap, but has he ever really not been, is Alex Jones. And literally, this man has spent all these years, I said this on the last time we did the show, or on Politishock, whatever, on the Hour Rage. But when you spend decades talking about the New World Order, the globalists, and everything else, the evil, and then Trump has become the globalist because he's become the New World Order, he's going after Iran. When you literally know how they came to power, It was the one world, new world order, deep state, freaking everything else, whatever you want to call it. He knows better. And again, the most censored man in the world, like we heard, ABC Radio, NBC Radio, CBS Radio, blah, blah, radio, but he's the most censored man in the world. You know, he's saying the things that nobody dare say. It's like, I'm going to say the quiet part out loud. Israel's the problem. Thank God you're all saying it because it's such a big secret. You know, oh, you're such liberating heroes. No, you're fucking scum. You're pieces on the chessboard. You're too stupid to be anything credible, but you just use like the little bitches that you are, and you're following your orders. You serve massa, okay? You are the bitch of the globalists that you say that you hate, but in reality, you are no better than. So it's extra insulting to the intelligence. It's extra offensive to those who know better and see it for what it is. Or maybe the 100+ million Iranians, or maybe, you know, we do this all day. They don't matter because now the right superheroes, I mean, I'm not talking about sloppy pedophile bandit. I don't know what side he's on this hour. You never know. Or Flynn. They flip every freaking 10 seconds too. But these other ones, they know what they're doing, and they're purposely deceiving you for clicks, for money, and to try to dumb you down, influence you to give Democrats back the power. They are doing it intentionally. This isn't some grand revelation or a miracle, as this little anorexic dipshit's about to say in the clip I'm about to play. It's a miracle. It's not a miracle. They are doing it. Remember back in 2017, 18? Fuck Trump, fuck his family, fuck them all. He's betrayed us. Oh, didn't know the mic was on there, huh, Alex? Oh, yeah. He didn't really.
You do it too well, man. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. You know, it's because I take the alpha male. The alpha male makes me feel like a real man.
Get them dick pills.
Right now, get those dick pills.
Well, speaking of dick pills, show the video with him.
I'm gonna play it right now.
But that was like a very intricate and interesting build up to this clip, I have to say.
I did good there. That was
amazing.
Thank you. I deserve my flowers.
That was seasoned veteran.
Thank you. I
there
thought
you
so
go.
too. It was intentional, but not intentional, but kind of intentional, but it worked out perfectly. Okay.
There you go.
So I had those.
That's all that matters.
I had those moments of greatness every now and again. Okay, here we go. Listen to this little anorexic shit prick. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. All right, here we go. Have I told you I hate him? I've always hated him. Little freaking fag-looking creature. His wife definitely.
I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, it's Harrison Smith. He does the morning on Infowars.
I like literally have watched that show, honestly, maybe 15, 20 times ever.
Well, this is the shit that's on before Alex, so nobody really knows who this guy is, but he thinks he's really special. All right, this is like your key. Like, this guy was bullied. Okay, he was beat the shit and deservedly so because he's a bitch made queer.
All right, I want to explain what happened today because I'm pretty sure it was a miracle. So Alex Jones is on with this preacher,
Pastor James Williams, Dark Waters.
In the context of Alex Jones recently starting to criticize Trump more and break from Trump more. And essentially they're praying for Trump.
Trump's turned it around before. It can be done.
Yeah, so we have to battle for him. Watch this. I'm going to give you another scripture.
So they start reading this one Bible verse, and it's about how you're supposed to be a battle axe for God.
Thou art my battle axe and my weapon of war. What has Donald Trump been doing on the behalf of this nation? He's a battle axe of the Lord.
And the preacher is going on about the battle axe as a symbol.
Alex, you're a battle axe. Running around wrecking everybody. Boom, boom, boom. I'm a battle axe. Every Christian is called to be one of the Lord's battle axes.
It's all about this battle axe metaphor. And this battle axe arrives at the office the moment they're talking about it. Rob Dew just like takes it in.
He just walked in.
Oh, that wasn't planned.
Delivered to the door by FedEx 2 minutes ago.
God spoke to
You
me.
talk about a biblical sign. This was just delivered.
And he's like, what just happened? Like, this just got delivered
2 minutes ago. Rob, you just ran in here. What? You got a letter. What does this say? I mean, this is biblical. This is how God works.
That's right. God's
Somebody got touched by God.
Buy them dick pills.
The mail this literally just showed up FedEx. Rob, come here. Sit down. Read this. What the hell's going on? He just said, I mean, literally, as you said, battle axe, FedEx arrived. What the?
How much they paying this fuck?
And he opens up the letter, and it's a letter from a guy.
He's an old carpenter and craftsman, and I was making this axe, and God told me it was for Alex Jones. It's literally what it says right there. I mean, it says it right there.
Fire burn.
Put it right there.
Who wrote it?
Yeah.
This is your battle
This is like a
axe.
bad C movie.
It's
Gives you some courage.
B movie.
It is. It's not even a fucking B movie. It's a C movie.
Could not
Dear
have.
D.
Okay, it's a D movie.
God bless you, Ken.
I've seen better acting on porn.
Literally talking about
know,
this.
right?
He literally gets delivered to you
Yeah.
right as he came on. I mean, this is insane.
I mean, it was insane.
This is how God works. Look at this.
All right, wait. Let's let him.
No, I just got it and walked in here. I'm like, this needs to go on the air. It was a sign from God.
And then, like 3 hours later, Donald Trump launches this attack on Alex. We called him stupid. It's like, I'm glad he's been ruined. I'm glad he was bankrupt. It was a vicious attack predicated on Alex Jones turning on him and attacking. He's as good as the left or whatever it is. Which is like,
And now we intercede on behalf of our president, Donald J. Trump.
Everyone must join us in praying for Trump right now. We're going to break this demonic spell right now. In the name of Jesus. It doesn't matter if Trump gets off track. He belongs to God. He's going to do his job if we back him.
is that attacking Trump? Is praying for Trump and saying we think he's on the wrong track, but we got to get him back on the right track? Does that deserve just, for a guy to say, he thinks he deserves your children to lose their inheritance? And it was after that, I was talking to one of the editors, and he was like, yeah, I think that battle axe was like a gift from God. He was like, I think that was God assuring Alex he was on the right track.
Perfectly arrives right as you're talking about it.
Oh,
That
God
is
wants
the
you to be
power of
anti-Trump,
God,
Alex.
literally telling us that you're.
Does anyone really believe
Obviously knows the future.
that this wasn't staged? I mean,
And it signifies your victory over those people who've been coming after you too, brother.
There's like deeper meanings to it that are
they put a lot of work into
It
this
says that
thing.
he made it for Alex and that it's been in his
Great
workshop
theater.
for months.
So every time I went to the show,
Kabuki.
God would remind me that's for Alex.
But he doesn't send it because he has a fantasy, he has a vision.
In my fertile imagination, I built a 2-story that would be
Rob Dew is having trouble reading the guy's handwriting, and so it doesn't come across quite clearly.
presenting it to you, and I won a truck.
Because at InfoWars, we do a raffle. If you win the truck, you get to come down to pick up the truck in person and come on the Alex Jones show and meet Alex and hang out in the studio. And so he's like, I had this fantasy that I would win that truck.
Cue the tears. Cue the tears. One.
Well, that didn't
Set
happen.
one,
I wondered
cue the
what I would
tears.
do with the axe.
So his son finally convinced him, Dad, you just got to send the axe.
And he said, just send it to him. So here's the axe, brother.
It arrives on air.
Dun dun dun.
Told he's a battle axe for God. Right before Trump launches this ill-advised attack that is proven to be ill-advised if you watch that segment and see what Alex's attitude towards Trump really was.
And everything you just said, in God's plan, literally had someone make this months ago, be pushed by God, and son said, send it now to
Now he's a preacher.
Not last week, not yesterday, today.
What next? What's next? A comedian?
Delivered it saying, this is for Alex.
Is he gonna try stand up next?
God delivered didn't even know this was going on. Perfect. That's God's
Maybe he
plan.
can become a midget tossing
Just saw a
champion.
miracle,
Why
folks.
not?
God we serve.
There we go.
Cue.
That's it, brother. That's the guy
Set two. Cue the tears again.
endorses
Rolling tears. Alex, rolling
Makes the
tears.
president known by endorsing. Man, you got the endorsement. Say, brother.
Oh my God.
It's a victory, man. Congratulations.
Next on This Is Bullshit.
Yeah.
Wow, that was.
That's just painful.
I mean, there's not one literal word that I don't think was choreographed and scripted. I'm sorry.
No, the
I
whole
just
thing
I'm
was-
not being mean. It's just that had to have been produced. It had to have been produced.
It was bad theater.
So yeah, it really was. Wow, that's so. I guess now he's trying to become a preacher.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
well he's the voice of truth, don't you know? And he's the one, and he's he apologized to Candace Owens, and he's such a forgiving soul, and but he told Trump, you better not say his name again. Don't leave him alone, or else.
I don't know, the whole thing is just,
dude. It's
crazy.
so-
It's you never would have thought that President Trump would be attacking these types of people that at one point were normal and fine, and for the most part, just about all of them anyway. And here we are. The president is writing truth socials in the middle of the night.
I love it.
Freaking piece of shit. This way, you asshole. This that.
Dude,
It's like.
I love it. I love every part of it. I think it's great. I want him to do more of that. I want him to get personal. I want him to be vicious. I want him to.
See, I don't because we got to try to figure out how to win these midterms somehow, and we need to keep a coalition together.
They've
And if
already
these
turned
people's
around.
voices are so low as they are, the best thing we can do is not talk about them, honestly, because once they're irrelevant. They're completely irrelevant, and we got to make sure that we got enough people in the base to go out there in a couple of months and continue to save the country.
I think that was the death knell, and that brings him to irrelevancy forever. That's my personal way.
It's pretty bad to have this whole skit with an axe showing up miraculously and the letter that you wrote. Come on, this isn't even. It's not even B or C or D. It's like a kindergarten production, basically. Like seriously, you could have written this with crayons,
right?
There's no script here. It's cartoon. I've seen better scripts on cartoons. So again, the whole thing is just very strange. I don't understand it. These people need to get on board with President Trump 100%. That's the thing. You can't have fair weather friends.
No, and they're just.
Oh, I like you when things are good, but now when things are, sorry, I'm going to abandon you. And turn on you like a fucking snake.
Bad? What's bad?
It's terrible.
He's actually doing what he said he was going to do, so therefore we have to go against him.
It's terrible.
We have to cast him out and remove him from MAGA. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Honestly, these people are just nauseating. They're pathetic. They're low-life scumbags. It's sad when, again, I hear the high-pitched bitch crew actually making more sense than any of these scumbags. And it's like, I don't like them either. But it's like, it fucking hurts your mind, My God, man. It
does.
And then, in the War Room crew and sorry, I get them all confused. Actually, I got to say, Glenn Beck has been the one that's been really like laying stuff out and like calling it, every aspect from the elimination of a civilization and everything else. Like Glenn Beck has literally said publicly, he's like on a show, he's like, don't you understand what he's doing? Like you can't see it by now. Good for him, because Glenn Beck wasn't always exactly a friend either.
Yeah, I think, Glenn Beck, whatever, he's had his ups and downs as well. But look, if you do this long enough, you either have consistency or you don't. That's the bottom line. And if you're not consistent, people eventually will figure it out and they won't watch anymore and they won't follow you and all that. And that's why you always tell the truth and be honest and blunt and tell them what's on your mind, regardless of the consequences. That's what I've always said, And when you pick sides and against the person that helped you in your career to build up your career, and then you turn on them, it's just not cool. No, it's not cool. So.
And again, so to your point, there's definitely truth there, but at the same time, how much can a man take? Like, there are these bastards. They're such irrelevant nothings, and then just a whole lot of them, a whole freaking lot of them, man. And then you had tonight, JD Vance was at a Turning Point event. Erica Kirk couldn't speak because of death threats made against her, and JD Vance said that these people talking about all these conspiracies are fucking nuts, and he said the F word, and they're up in a tizzy about that one. It's just the moral outrage bullshit, the blasphemy thing, the Christianity thing.
They gotta leave that poor woman alone.
Dude, like
she suffered so much.
Get over it.
And those poor kids that loved him, oh my, it just makes me sick. It just makes me sick that he's not here, number one, and number two, lost such a incredible voice for not just liberty and freedom, but to bring the church, back to the youth. And to bring it onto college campuses. It was brilliant. He was smart. He was intelligent, and he definitely lived his life for Jesus Christ. There's no question about that. And I just feel so sad for those little girls, man. I think he had 2 little girls. Yeah. And how long can you tell them Daddy's on a business trip? You know what I mean? At least leave this woman alone. These people that are attacking her, they're sick. They make my blood boil. Yeah, they really, truly do.
That's what you call demonic. And again,
that is demonic to do that.
And done intentionally.
To a widow. Sick.
It's sickening, but they're the ones that are the righteous ones who care so much, right? So remember, it's all the Jews thing. I told, David Ellison.
The Jews.
David Ellison. I think it was David Ellison.
Yeah.
His group, whatever, actually paid Candace Owen up at her whatever company it was one of her sponsors, and she had a link. I forgot the name of the website, /Candace, run by David Ellison, a Jew. And they stopped paying her about 10 months ago. That's when she magically went very anti-Israel. Amazing how that all works, huh?
Interesting, huh?
It's all coming out.
Well, I mean, obviously, Shapiro, obviously Jewish, he was able to figure her out pretty quick, you know.
It's sickening creature. You know, I hate her. I loved it that the first lady of France.
She's gone. I was going to say she's gone to an area that if she's wrong, man, is it going to cost her?
Good.
You know, if the French woman's got a schlong, you're all right.
Yeah.
But if not, that's going to be an issue financially for the rest of your life.
You know
We'll bury and bankrupt her when those verdicts come in. Gone.
Like,
you won't hear from her ever again. She won't make a peep. Okay.
That's what I want. And again, I don't even like Macrons at all. But you know what? She gets what she deserves. Karma's a bitch, and that's what we always talk about. You know what? Whether it's
or it has a dick, it has a dick. We don't know. It's iffy. You know, I've seen her. It's iffy. You know, whatever.
You know, I'm just saying. So,
and then remember when she beat the shit out of him, slapped the shit out of him as they're coming down the plane? That was hysterical. He says, he's like, "Oh, everything's fine. Give me a cigar." Yeah.
Eat my ass, you know. Little bitch, you know. So,
oh man.
Speaking of schwanzes, you know, that leads me to. Oh, look at that segue. I mean, it doesn't get much better. I'm on fire tonight, right? I really am. Okay.
You're crushing it.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna let
even before playing that pick, people that are watching going, what is this?
I know, dude. I'm just gonna play it because
Yo, you need to get off the fucking train, bro. Fuck off! You need to get off. Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! You need to get off the fucking train, mate. There's fucking kids about, man. Right, you go, bro. Let's go. What the fuck, mate? Get off the fucking train, bro. Put up your trousers. Put up your trousers. Put up your fucking trousers, mate. No.
Hope he didn't grab him by the dick. Oh man, they're kicking the shit out of him. Looks like there's some real men still in Europe.
Yeah, they got a few left. You know,
good Patriots, man.
Dude.
I mean, that's pretty messed up. Holy cow! So they're in London. He's on a bus. All of a sudden, he pulls his pants down. I guess he was ready to, jerk off or whatever. And the two guys, one guy first, and then the second guy, just beat the shit out of him. That's exactly what people need to do. Because when sick, demonic people do these types of things, they need to have the shit kicked out of them immediately before they go to jail.
Yes.
Just so they remember the ass kicking even more than the short jail sentence.
That's what needs to be. And
if there is one.
Let's just play another doozy here because, well, why the hell not? Oh my God, this one just. Ugh.
Oh, is this that twisted story?
There you go.
Oh, this is so sick.
Like you know who he voted for.
Oh. Wait, you playing it from the beginning? Holy shit.
Hello?
Hi there, can you open this door, please?
For what?
I just want to make sure that everything's okay. Everything's going on.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just figured I'd check on something.
I don't know what you want, man. Get out of my house.
Open this fucking door. Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Bro, if you don't leave
the door. Open this door, I'm breaking it down. You understand me?
Leave my house.
Would have shot him.
Are you okay? Is everyone in this house okay?
What? Everyone's okay. What do you want?
Could you imagine some psycho bastard just comes up to your house like this?
Dude.
This wouldn't be a very long video because I would have already shot him dead and filled his ass with more holes than fucking Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
But that's Bernstein.
Dude would definitely be way dead.
So let's see what happened. Was this like a Mexican standoff through the
Can you leave
peephole?
my house, please?
Holy
You open
shit.
the door, please.
You have nothing to do with my house. Can you leave my house?
You know what my name is?
Video.
I don't know who you are. You don't belong in this neighborhood. That's for sure.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know you.
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door. This is my neighborhood.
That's a video
Open
game.
the door.
Like, dude, perfectly aligned to be shot in the head.
No. Or I will fucking end you. Do you understand me?
Oh my god.
This is a possessed demon.
Right? Dude.
Careful, guys. Jump scare. Holy shit.
Oh my god. And then he got into the house, by the way.
Tomorrow will be a beautiful sunny day, about 79 degrees and perfect sunshine. You got to say something positive after that. Holy cow.
I know.
Oh my God.
Absolute.
He would have been so dead. Like from the bang. And what do you want? Well, I just want something. As soon as he would have said that, I would have had the gun anyway. But I would have been like, come a little closer. I can't hear you. And I would, right there at the peephole, boom. That'd be my first shot. Then I'd open the door and finish him off.
Make sure he's dead.
Sick. It's a demon at that point. Look at it. I mean, holy cow.
Dude.
That was demonic.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, religion out of it, you have to think that that person was either satanic or somehow under some influence of a demon.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Who can act like that?
Yeah, that's an attack.
That's almost like something overtaking someone's body.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That needed an exorcism. Well,
wow.
I mean, he needed to die, honestly. But, you know, if Liv...
I don't think we can end the show on that note.
I know. What the hell did we end it on?
Oh, do the did you get that one, the article? Of the trans person that attacked the one guy?
Why don't I have the article?
I thought I sent that to you.
I don't see that one.
Oh. So anyway, some trans, I guess, influencer attacked some dude, and they were, I guess, trying to date or something. I don't know what happened. And apparently, he wouldn't have sex with her, so she attacked him. And the reason wasn't because it had a dick. The reason was because he was Jewish. I couldn't believe the story. I mean, here, I'll just do some shtick. The schwanz, the dick, I can handle the dick, but you're Jewish? You're not Jewish? I can't. You're not Jewish. I can't do it. The schwanz, maybe I can get a... But no, you're not Jewish. Oh, my God.
That's what pushed it over the top. That's what pushed it over the top.
Oh, man.
This tonight's show has been brought to you by...
I don't know what it's been brought to you by.
True Beauty.
Holy shit. Oh, man. I'm telling you, Katie Porterhouse steak. As soon as... I did that yesterday. And then what did I write? I wrote Katie Portley 4 Grubberner on the bottom of it. I went to ChatGPT, I'll admit it, and I said, hey, make me a picture of a really fat woman eating a porterhouse steak with a California background. And that's what they gave me on the first shot. I was like, yes! I didn't even have to change it once.
It worked out great.
So, anyway.
Brilliantly done. Dude, like.
So we did our hour and a half.
I know.
We did our hour and a half. This is quite the time.
That went by really
This has been
quick,
great.
Right?
Yeah.
This
has been awesome.
Fun, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it up for my folks. 30, 30, 30. Boom, done.
Nice.
So,
I like it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's it. We got nothing.
Oh, we got a million clips from this.
Oh God, yeah.
So many clips, 15 probably or something.
Dude.
So this is I'll be busy. I'll be busy after this.
You've got work to do. You've got.
So
work.
yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, this was a good time. So the listening audience who did show up, I mean, you know, hi, and we're back on our normal routine.
Boom.
You know,
there it is.
You know, in case you forgot, there's the book.
There it is.
Thinking
Preserving Liberty. And and by the way, now the Etsy thing. So if you can't find it, or if you can't remember, or if I don't have the right link, it's Right Wing Rage Apparel on Etsy. Right Wing Rage Apparel. Right Wing Rage Apparel. There's all kinds of cool designs on there, and they're all unique. No one has them. They're all 100% completely unique, and they're American made. So check it out. What was it? Right Wing Rage Apparel. And we're not making a lot of money, but we just want to get the whole thing out there, the Rage Show, and just help us out and do what you can to not only check out our stuff, follow us and all that, and tell everyone else you know, hey, there's a new sheriff in town, and they have two names, Dan and Josh, and we're taking over the airwaves.
That's right. And remember,
boom,
by the book. So,
and by the book. And join the sub.
Yes, join the Substack. Boom, right there. There it is. See, there it is. There it is. Right there on the bottom of the screen. Boom.
I've never been cool enough to take the finger and run it along, but there it is. I did.
Oh, wow. Look at that. You're really working for it now. You're
okay.
really trying, bro.
That's it.
This has been awesome.
So wait, real quick. So are we doing Thursday?
Yes.
After my Full Throttle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
you get 2 in the week. Hey,
that's right. You get
and 1 on Sunday, so you're getting 3.
I know. So
yeah, we got to make up for lost time. So this has been fun, man.
Thursday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Time during Politishock and Politishock's Hour of Rage, which we film our 1-hour show, The Hour of Rage, live during Politishock. And you can listen to that at 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here in Voice of People USA Radio Television Network at VOPUSARadio.com and on the apps on Apple and Android, VOP USA, Roku, Fire, Android, and Apple TV. You could find us, download us there for free as well. And other than that, all you sick bastard voyeurs,
buy our dick pills.
It's right now. I know you're out there watching. The least you could do is like and subscribe.
Buy our dick pills.
You know, I can't take it anymore. I'm done. You know, Jesus told me I got to stop the show now. You know, I can't take it.
Oh, look, it's a miracle. They said to end the show now.
We got a thing in the mail that says end the show. It's an act of God. You know?
Oh, man.
With that, everybody in the comments.
God bless everybody. We love you.
Take care. We will see you on Thursday night on the Hour of Rage during Politishock. Thank you all. Have a good night. Yeah.
Rage of Aquarius with your hosts Dan Smeriglio and Josh Bernstein every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Voice of the People USA Radio and Television Network. Download our apps on Android and Apple to never miss a show. Watch at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Roku TV, Fire TV, and Android TV, or visit VOPUSARadio.com.
Dude.